Did you watch The Bird Box? If so, what do you think about it? I bit the bullet. I'm watching this. I did end up watching it. This video is going to tell you some of my questions about The Bird Box. If you haven't seen it, this contains spoilers, so you might want to stop watching now. If this contains spoilers, you might want to stop watching now unless you want to hear some of the things that happen in it. Disclaimer, I like Sandra Bullock, but I've got questions. Have you seen The Bird Box, the original movie that's playing on Netflix? I saw the first advertisement on Facebook, and I was going to send it to my friend Rachel as a joke because she doesn't like birds, and I thought it was a horror movie about birds. But I decided to go look it up before I sent that to her. And then I started seeing all the memes about The Bird Box on social media and became more intrigued, but it looked like people were just kind of making fun of it. Kim Townsel here. Welcome back to my channel. It's free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video if appropriate. And if you watched The Bird Box, if you've already watched it, leave a comment below and tell me what you thought about it, because people seem to have very strong opinions about it. Love it, hate it. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I was just curious about some things. And I know I'm probably not supposed to be asking this question because people keep saying, it's a movie, it's a movie, it's a movie, but can't they be a little bit more realistic? Or if they're not, can't I ask these kinds of questions? So here goes. First of all, in the first of the movie, after the first incident, they still had electricity. They still had their cameras, their security cameras going. They still had GPS. They still had Wi-Fi. So who is going to work to keep all this running? People were either dead or holed up in their houses, or a third point I'm going to get to in just a moment. So who went to work to keep all this stuff going? Who? The second thing is, how did they get food for the next 5 years? It shows them going to the grocery store, but they drove a car, which was then stolen by some of the people they trusted. So did they walk to the grocery store? One person wanted to stay at the grocery stores where they had food, and then they called him because he wanted to do that, saying they needed to take food back to the other people of the house. So how did they get there? Did they put their blindfolds on and walk back to the grocery store? They just kind of skated over how they survived for those 5 years. What did they do?
Andy, something happens to me. Do not try and help me. Forget about me and try and save yourself. Do you understand? Say it. If something happens to me, what do? You save yourself. Say it. Say it.
I saved myself.
You save yourself. I can't trust you.
The third question is, and this is going to be your spoiler, this is going to tell you what happens at the end, but where were all the blind people when the incident started? They didn't have any kind of effect because they didn't see anything. So what happened to all of them? Where did they go? They're blind when it started. They could navigate the city. They knew how to get to the grocery store. They knew how to get around. Where did they go? What were they doing? They didn't die. They just forgot about them and acted as if all the blind people were at this safe place that had all the birds flying around the top. Well, how disrespectful to blind people. They were somewhere. They mattered. It acted like they were all congregated at the end, and that was a saving place for the sighted people. But where were the blind people after the incident started? Where were they for the 5 years? Anyway, those are my questions that will largely go unanswered, I'm sure, but what do you think? Leave your comments below. And now there's this nonsense. People are doing a viral, which means a lot of people are doing this, Bird Box challenge, crash driving while they are blindfolded. Really? And Netflix is having to tweet about the Bird Box challenge. Don't hurt yourself. How about don't do it? How about don't do it? The Bird Box had 45 million views. Characters were blindfolded, so they don't see this thing that causes them to want to commit suicide. So now on social media, people are trying to drive blindfolded, riding their scooters outside blindfolded, finding their way up structures, blah, 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 trying to do everything blindfolded. Needless to say, there's people getting hurt. Netflix is saying, do not hurt yourself with this Bird Box challenge. We don't know how this started. We appreciate the love, but boy and girl have just one wish for 2019, and it's to not end up in the hospital due to memes. Okay, there's some stupid people out there. I will leave it at that. Thanks for watching my goofy little video questioning the Bird Box. And I like Sandra Bullock. I like the movie was okay. I'm all for like apocalyptic type movies and whatnot like that, but I get questions. If you have time, watch another video before you go. If not, then I'll see you next time. Take care and think logically, plan ahead.